You're watching Connecticut's NBC station, WVIT 30. 30 News, an hour's news in half the time. With Joanne Nesty. Sports director Mike Crispino. And meteorologist Brad Field with his exclusive forecast. Now live, 30 News.
Good evening. They were cheered and waved at all day, and tonight Prince Andrew and his bride Sarah Ferguson, now the Duke and Duchess of York, were cheered and waved at as they arrived in the Azores to begin their honeymoon. Their day started with horse-drawn carriages taking them to their wedding at historic Westminster Abbey and their vows before the Archbishop of Canterbury.
This ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
With my body,
I
thee worship.
I thee worship.
And with all my worldly goods,
And with all my worldly goods,
I thee endow.
I thee endow.
Then a greeting for the Queen and on to Buckingham Palace where the crowds were shouting kiss, 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 and the royal couple obliged. The bride will be known now as Princess Andrew, though few will resist the temptation to keep calling both of them Andy and Fergie. The newlyweds will spend their honeymoon sailing aboard the royal yacht Britannia. London wasn't the only place saluting the royal couple. In Hartford tonight, a group of women held a royal reception of their own. Anne Baldwin was among those who attended the special event.
Oh, darling, more champagne, punch, please.
Everybody that is anybody was there tonight, saluting the Duke and Duchess of York.
To dreams and hopes and promises in years of happy days.
Cheers!
It was an emotional evening for some of those who attended tonight's reception as they saw via videotape for the first time tonight Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson become man and wife.
I, Andrew Albert Christian Edward,
Take thee, Sarah Margaret.
take thee, Sarah Margaret.
The gowns were flowing at tonight's reception, and it is rumored that there was some royal influence here as well. That was obvious by the lavish cake that stood tall honoring the royal couple and the hors d'oeuvres consisting of cauliflower, bell peppers, and Ritz crackers, which all added a special touch to tonight's festivities. Those in attendance just happy to be here.
I'm just impressed, and I'm so delighted, just absolutely delighted that I was invited to this wonderful occasion.
So even though the royal couple is on their honeymoon somewhere, they have not been forgotten, at least not in Hartford. Anne Baldwin, 30 News.
A transplanted Englishwoman was glued to her TV set in Madison this morning to watch the wedding. Jill Hill is originally from Yorkshire, and she said it's always a treat to see the royal family on a festive occasion, and she thought the bride and groom were terrific. For condominiums. Concerned residents, though, took their case to the state, and today they won a temporary injunction against demolishing the mansion. This marks the first time the Attorney General has gone to court to preserve a historic building in the state. A hearing on a permanent injunction will be held on August 25th.
Guess who has a brand new, even fresher scent? It's the freshest bounce yet with its freshest scent yet. So go ahead, come on in. You are the one, the scent I love around me. Jump. If you haven't jumped into Bounce clothes, start jumping. You've got the freshest bounce yet with its freshest scent yet. Jump.
There's a place, live and free, a special place for people like you and me. The written is right, the written is going strong, the written is now, the written where we belong, the written is singing a song in harmony. The written is a place to be.
Nothing beats a breakfast here at Big Boy. You can fill right up and come right back for more. Or you can order what you like, cooked up just special. It's every breakfast you've been hungry for.
Nobody takes care of you like Big Boy.
And boy, that's sure the only place for me.
If you've ever chosen Dannon over Breyer's yogurt, watch Breyer's turn your yogurt world upside down. Because at the bottom of every cup of luscious Breyers strawberry yogurt is more fruit. Thicker, richer fruit. It'll turn you right around to delicious Breyers. Now that thick, creamy Breyers yogurt has more real strawberries than Dannon, it tastes great. So try Breyers, the full of fruit yogurt. Get to the bottom of it yourself.
A 30-year-old Summers prison inmate is in good condition tonight at St. Francis Hospital in Hartford after being stabbed by a fellow prisoner. Alvin Moore was stabbed in the arm this evening in the prison's recreation yard. 25-year-old Richard Buxton is being held in an isolation unit tonight in connection with the stabbing, and he may face criminal charges pending an investigation. All is fair in love and war and in catching speeding truckers on Connecticut highways. The state police have added a new weapon to their arsenal called VASCAR, or Vehicle Average Speed Computer System. It measures the time and distance between two landmarks on a highway, and it's completely undetectable by a radar detector. Two state troopers say they've caught over 500 speeding truckers in just 5 weeks of using VASCAR. State police also plan to add 2 weigh stations on I-84, like the one already in service on I-91 in Middletown. Emergency crews had to evacuate several people from the area around Drake Hill Mall in Simsbury this afternoon after a gas leak. Construction workers apparently hit a gas main while digging in the area of Route 10 and West Street. The area had to be closed. The leak, though, was brought under control within a half an hour, and there were no injuries reported. As thousands of bunker fish died as they massed in an area near Grass Island during a bluefish feeding frenzy. The bunker fish suffocated because there wasn't enough oxygen to support them. The state DEP says bluefish usually develop feeding frenzies later on in the summer, but the recent hot weather may have caused the imbalance that sent them chasing after the bunker fish. Interesting natural phenomenon.
Really, very interesting.
And remains to be seen whether the weather had anything to do with it. But we want to talk sports with the weatherman tonight because we have a big, big game tonight.
Yeah, we played Channel 3 up at St. Thomas Seminary in Bloomfield, and I'm not sure the exact score. I think it was 13-11, but we definitely won. There's no question about that. We won, and you're going to see some highlights of the game. Channel 30 beating Channel 3. Stars of the game for Channel 30, Rob Ewert, Pete Sumby, Dan Farley, Phil Shiner, and of course, Mike Crispino. You'll be hearing from him a little bit later. We'll take a commercial break after I tell you it was a great night for softball. Any other outdoor activities that you had planned this evening, I'll let you know how long the fine weather will last. That's coming up next.
Something extra from SK Lavery Appliance Company during their Something Extra sale. You get a free automatic ice maker with one of these GE refrigerators. Get a $40 instant rebate on a KitchenAid dishwasher. A $50 savings bond with a Maytag washer or dryer. Get a Zenith console color TV with remote control at the price of a non-remote. There are many more extras during this sale, plus service by Lavery's own technicians at SK Lavery Appliance Company, West Hartford and Simsbury.
The car will reshape your opinion, turn your thinking around. Because today, a strikingly sophisticated sedan with the performance and handling of a fine European road car doesn't have to come with a world-class price. Today, there's Mercury Sable. Over $5,500 less than Honda Acura and Audi 5000S. And right now, we have more Sables in stock than ever before. Turn to Mercury Sable, the shape you want to be in. Sable, available at your Lincoln Mercury dealer.
Prove it, and it's all clear up here. Northwest winds aloft will keep these showers to our south. Forecast looking good. Details for the overnight period call for clear weather. Warm, temperature readings in the 60s with winds light and variable. During tomorrow, hazy sun with moderate humidity, temperature up near 90, sea breezes keeping it near 80 down near the shoreline, sunshine index of 6. The DEP reports poor air quality. Fair, warm weather tomorrow night, temperatures in the 60s, and Friday, hazy sun, hot and humid, temperature near 90. We're watching a minor rally by the other team, but Mike chipped in with a key triple. So we had a lot of fun. Nice night out there.
That's good. It did look like fun. I'm sorry.
And Brad made the game-saving catch.
Wow.
I think it was the top of the seventh.
too modest to tell us about that.
I thought Mike would. Flip-flop, put field and left field. He made the great catch.
That's great. That's great. And we defeated the bad guys. Well, that's real nice. I guess the Red Sox don't want to do this the easy way, huh? They'd prefer to make it difficult. And
a little interesting, a little excitement, you know?
I guess.
We're not going to rub it in, the fact that we won that game tonight. We're not going to mention that again.
No, not us.
The fact that the score was 13-12 and 13-11 and WVIT beat WFSB. We're not going to mention that again. But we are going to get to the Red Sox and the Yankees next.
Goes to left field deep.
She sailed out of Canada, bound for our shores, to satisfy a thirst no one has before. Out of Canada's maritimes comes schooner. If it's a smooth imported beer you've been looking for, aye, your ship has come in.
For just pennies a pan, SOS is perfect when your pots and pans get a little messy, or a little sticky, or even a little overcooked. Because whether you sear, scorch, singe, or sizzle, nothing cleans it up better than a super grease-cutting SOS soap pad. So it saves you work and money. SOS can't help your cooking, but it can sure help your cleaning. SOS, it cleans your big jobs for small change.
Dave! You gotta taste my new sundae. It kind of grows on you.
Earl. Huh? Taste the real sundae and get a hot deal from Friendly.
Oh, boy! It's hot.
Our Friendly $1 off Sunday sale. Get $1 off any Friendly Sunday when you buy any sandwich or platter. All summer long, the Friendly $1 off Sunday sale.
I think I'm in love. Will you marry me?
Friendly has a flavor all its own.
July 14th through August 30th, Stevens out to sell 500 trucks. Incredible deals on GMCs, Fords, Nissans, Toyotas, Suzukis, plus a group of Nissan trucks, $200 below factory invoice. GMC or Ford pickup, $59.99. Nissan or Toyota pickup, $57.95. Suzuki 4x4 hardtop, $67.95. Financing low is 3.8. 500 trucks for Stevens means one fantastic deal for you. Stevens World of Wheels, Route 6, Bristol.
Go shot for shot with a formidable opponent. Find out what you're made of. That's the communications game MCI plays every day. MCI competes by investing over $1 billion a year to keep our network the industry's most modern. We know our competition's good. We have to be better. And because we compete, you win. MCI. Communications for the next 100 years.
This year we'll place a mustache on your face, so luscious and creamy, it's highest rate taste. This year we'll place highest foam on your face, highest and creamy and luscious. A flavor so good it's a smash. Highest true root beer taste will convince you to put on a luscious, creamy mustache. This is your year for a highest mustache.
And with 100% NutraSweet, sugar-free hires will look great on you.
Here at Lynch Toyota Pontiac, we try every day to sell every Toyota and every Pontiac from $300 to $800 less than any other dealer on a comparable car. Now, we can't guarantee that we'll always sell for that much less. We can't control what other dealers charge, but we can tell you that that's our commitment, not only to serve the people in our own area with $300 to $800 less, but buyers from 70 to 80 miles away. For a new car or used car, come to Lynch Toyota Pontiac, where you can still get financing as low as 5.9%. Yes, it's true, unless this emblem is on your car. You probably paid too much.
If you're ready to keep cool this summer, Pureways is ready for you. Here in our giant warehouses, we have thousands of air conditioners that will sell at prices so low that we say if you can buy it anywhere else for less, we'll refund the difference. Choose from Pureways' fabulous selection of famous name air conditioners. Kelvinator, Frigidaire, Westinghouse, Whirlpool, Gibson, Quiet Cool, Amana, and Hotpoint. So come on over to Pureways and keep cool with the lowest prices.
Pureways, Ludlow, Mass, Windsor, Southington, and Seymour, Connecticut.
Just to update you on our earlier story from Bradley Airport, we're still awaiting the arrival of the Holland family there. Phyllis Parazic is there, and we'll have details tomorrow morning on our morning news updates. And that's 30 News at 11. For Mike Crispino and Brad Field, I'm Joanne Nesty. We'll leave you tonight with a last look at the royal wedding, and we'll see you tomorrow night at 6. Good night.